right, we gotta go, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all lame.
It's moving.
We late.
Y'all don't understand real music. Y'all like the stuff that's cussing and killing.
Why killing? A curse and kill.
Not killing.
That's what they doing. Welcome to Bandwidth, yo. Go and be great. Whatever you do, don't forget to be a lion. Too easy. Yeah. Got her.
Who did that?
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Do me a favor, like, share, and tag. Welcome to Bandwidth, y'all. Man, I had a wonderful day. How about you all? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the audience.
Okay.
But now I'm talking to y'all. How was your day? You about to say, mine was great.
I was about to say, I had a great day.
Good. How was yours?
Worked hard.
It was cool. Traveling.
Been traveling? Where did you go?
A mask. I'm just playing.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. You have a mask on?
COVID doesn't exist anymore. That's
But
what they
They did say,
heck
they
no.
say it didn't exist.
Oh, heck no. This Negro that left
be
the
sick.
airport. We about to be sick.
Yeah.
said. No, but I did wear a mask though while I traveled.
When?
The whole time.
In all
The entire
pictures,
time?
All the pictures you didn't have no mask on.
Well, I was at home then, but I'm saying in the airport I did.
Oh.
You got proof of this?
She doesn't because she did it.
She lying. She capping.
I wouldn't lie. Wow. Questionable?
Not questionable. Not lying.
Thank you.
Oh,
We gonna be
Lord.
sick.
We about to be sick
Yeah.
now.
Y'all
No
know
bandwidth
that.
next Monday.
Yeah, I'm just letting y'all know now.
Wow. Why would you
Yeah.
want to say
So
such a
did.
thing?
She ain't gonna get sick.
Oh, Jesus
all right.
Christ.
All right.
And we in this small studio.
Right next
No
to each
ventilation.
No, please.
Right
other.
next to each
Fans ain't
other.
on.
I still got the antibodies probably.
The who the hottest? What say it? Spell it.
It's fine.
Oh,
My day was
snap.
good.
Chris, how was yours, man? Because
It was phenomenal.
do this. Go ahead and get some vitamin C, vitamin D.
Okay, yes,
Go ahead,
sir.
just
Some
prepare.
tea.
Yeah, go ahead and do it, cause
Everything. Okay.
we about to be
Coughing.
yeah.
No.
Hacking.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Do you feel it?
My throat
we
already
need
sore.
we need to secure we need to secure some temporary hosts for Monday because I'm gonna keep it going, but I just need to secure some people that.
I think.
Who you think?
What about Tony? Tony would be good.
No.
But she ain't gonna be sick. Watch, the person that give it to everybody ain't never really sick.
Wow.
Yes, they are.
No, they don't have the symptoms, but they just be walking around free. What about Tony and Shakira?
Shakira gonna let she ain't gonna Tony gonna out talk Shakira. Shakira gonna be like, just you I guess you have it.
Your show.
It's your show. You have it. We need a
You know who won't out talk Tony?
Brandy won't out talk Tony at all.
Brandy will
Oh
run
my
Tony
God,
out the studio.
he'll leave in the middle of the show. I got a plane to catch. And Brandy will be by herself like, well, I guess it's just you and I, guys.
What we got right now?
I guess just you. Hey, I guess it's just you and I. Hey, we just-
Break it up. Wow.
No, that's how the show will go.
And she would bring diversity.
She would because she is. She's 60%.
We need white folk on here. And she would bring diversity.
What's the percentage? 60%.
She like 19% Caucasian American.
saying 60.
But
17% Caucasian.
she would be so she
They'll
would
be
be
on here
she
heavy.
would bring out diversity,
That's
boy.
the truth. So maybe that'll be good. That'll be good.
That'll be good. So
Yeah.
if we already have a white person. We need a-
That's all right. That's all right.
so we need
That's all right.
we need a black.
Yeah, we need a black person.
So who can do that? Shakira.
Shakira.
All right.
Come on, great minds.
Yeah. So it'll be. Oh, next week is. Dr. Courtney's gonna be on with a
Yes.
black political segment. So it'll be.
That's
That's gonna be a long show, boy.
The show gonna be 4 hours.
But it'll be like
Yes,
a not a boxing match, a talking match.
Talking match. It's my turn.
Shut up.
It's my turn. Let me go.
Can't race.
And another thing.
One more fact.
I have one more fact for you guys. Can't leave without saying this. It's all right. That's all right. It's gonna be a good show.
That's gonna be
I'm cracking up.
that's gonna be the highest view.
No, that's gonna be the shortest.
That's
show.
true. You can look on it
They
like
have good
it can be like 4 views.
Four
You be like I couldn't take no more good. I ain't know what they started talking about mayonnaise.
That's all right. That's all right. It's going to listen. We have faith.
All right, man.
Fine. We done.
Yeah, we done. Yeah, cause Brandon about to cry. Man, crystal clear. Give us our sponsorship for the day.
All right, so tonight's episode is sponsored by the Everything brand. This brand was created for the everyday girl who deserves everything and more. They strive to provide the best pieces and clothing to make their customers feel good when they get dressed. How you feel on the inside should always reflect how you look on the outside. The Everything brand sells luxury attire from dresses, jeans, sexy tops, and jewelry. If you are looking for the perfect attire to go with your everyday lifestyle, please visit at Aisha_everything on Instagram, or you can go to www.everything.shop.
Yo, that's dope. Who's this?
Her name is Aisha. She's the owner.
Really? Where's she from?
Atlanta.
What's her Instagram handle?
At Aisha_everything.
You know, how do you find these people? You
I
just,
know.
you know,
And I asked them.
they don't be asking though. You be asking them, cause the show ain't popping enough
Sometimes, but they
gotta
always
cap.
ask.
They ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
They always ask for the link though. They
For
always
real.
say, send me the link." And she's actually on vacation, and she was like, "Yeah, send me the link so I can listen." She's in Italy.
Yeah, Venice.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Traveling the world.
Man, thank you for sponsoring today's episode. Yeah, I want to get to this taste test real quick.
Okay.
And shh. Silence of the Lambs.
Hey, what are you gotta tell them what we're tasting?
I don't know. I didn't bring this stuff.
Okay,
I never had this before.
this is yours, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Look at this.
So we are tasting
Strong.
Kung Fu tea. Kung Fu tea.
Where's it located?
Kung Fu tea.
Where's it located?
Kung Fu tea.
Where's it located?
Buford Highway.
Gotcha.
It's technically bubble tea.
Bubble tea.
Mm.
So
So is it
what's the bubble?
bubble or boba?
Shh.
Boba.
What's
Bubble.
What's that? What's this at the bottom?
Those are the bubbles.
What is it made of? Jelly.
Tabio.
Okay.
Ew.
It's good. Taste it. Oh wait,
What flavor? I have passion fruit. GT.
I have sunshine pineapple.
What's this say? Tara milk.
Tara milk.
Tara milk.
Oh, beads are sending me.
Okay, y'all ready?
Man.
Y'all can take this. I'm not. No, you can take this. I'm not drinking that.
Yo.
Here, Brand. This is for white people.
Do the other one. Do the other one.
This is for white folk.
I gotta taste mine.
So we gotta
Go
stab
for it.
it.
Go for it.
Okay, you gotta stab it. Stab the cup. That's the experience. Yes. Okay, you ready?
It couldn't have been that good.
What's the name of that?
Sunshine pineapple. This is delicious.
Good. Dance, go for it.
Okay, yeah, this one.
Let me see.
It's like the flavor is cool, but I
Boost.
can't take the balls.
They're called bubbles.
Okay. Boosted strawberry lemonade.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us where we get this from.
You can get it from Kung Fu Tea, located on Dorville Highway, Buford. Look, it's good, y'all. Go to Buford Highway, Kung Fu Tea. Okay, Buford Highway, bubble tea. This is really good.
What was that one there?
You can't.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
It was
maybe the milk ones
It's
are
the milk.
nasty.
Yeah, I can't do
those
that
aren't
now.
that. If you don't, that's like an acquired taste to me.
You know, it's like the tea itself is good, but the balls are sending me.
it's called bubbles.
Bobas.
Can you not say balls?
You know, I'm
I
not
mean,
saying
they
it.
are
Yeah,
little
like
balls.
yours is. They don't have any.
Pause.
That one doesn't have any.
Oh, okay.
So that's good. Yeah.
So what's special about this one?
Well, I mean, what's the flavor again?
Boosted strawberry lemonade.
So you can like when you go, you can make your tea. So they have different black tea, green tea. You can do
So
that.
is this
and you
healthy?
Add flavors. Yeah, actually it is. It's tea. It's really healthy tea, honestly. You add the flavors. You can get regular black tea with the bubbles at the bottom. You
Mm-hmm.
can do. I'm going not to this particular location, but different locations, and you can try it out. It's really good. It can be healthy.
So
Though.
you
can
could
black
get
tea.
no bubbles.
Yeah, you can get none.
Yo, that look, that one there. Don't order that, dog.
Why the milk?
It's probably a milk.
Yep, I don't like those either.
Listen, it's the cup, the milk, the straw, everything connected to
Wow,
that.
to that one particular cup.
Everything connected
This
to
is
that one
delicious
is horrible.
though.
Yeah, I recommend 6 out of 10 without the bubbles.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this ain't healthy.
It's sugary. You
Too
taste
much.
sweet.
It's too good.
It tastes like tea.
Well,
though.
you probably have.
No. You taste the tea after you taste the sugar.
See, this one isn't that sweet.
Let me try again.
I literally just taste like almost. I feel like it's black tea with a tad bit of pineapple.
Yeah,
It's not sweet at all to me.
mine not sweet either.
That one may be good.
You got the good.
What's the name of that?
This one is kiwi punch. That's probably sweet. I ain't gonna
So
lie.
let me ask you this: how do you know this is healthy?
Well, because they told me when I went.
Yeah, it's not healthy, y'all.
No,
It's not
you
healthy.
can get, but it depends on what you get though. Like for example, what you have may not be like the healthy version, but it's tea, like black. You can get straight black tea. It's the way you just stab that.
Here, get this.
It's nasty. Oh my god.
Get this. This is disgusting.
Everything.
It's
with
the bubbles.
Yeah, it's the whole cup.
Oh,
I'm so sorry that this
Get
happened
this.
to you.
Which is horrible. Who chose this today? You're fired.
oh.
Oh, that's right.
I'm
You put it in
covered.
the group. Shakira, going on.
Wow, not just call her out like that. This is
Going
deep.
on. It was a horrible experience. All right.
It was pretty good.
Well, since you did it, go ahead and give us our current events. This was horrible, y'all. Oh yeah, mine. Those two totally don't need to be on the menu. 0. This one, I give this one a 4.
I give mine a 8.
Okay. I was a solid 6.
Cool. All right.
So, I don't know if you've heard, but COVID is over. The World Health Organization announced that COVID-19 is no longer a global health emergency. The U.S.'s public health emergency will expire on May 11th. So the organization's director general said that the pandemic has been on a downward trend for the last year, although he wouldn't hesitate to declare another global health emergency if there's a significant rise in COVID cases or deaths in the future.
All right. Well, y'all, COVID is over. Give God a praise for that. Yeah. We lost a lot of people.
Got a round of applause.
We lost a lot of people.
Yes, we did.
Lost a lot of people.
We did.
Yeah. So, I think if you're alive, if you're listening to this, remember what we had to go through, and be grateful. Be grateful because we lost a lot of people. So, all right. Thank you, Shakira. You got something else for us? One more. Go for it.
Yes, sir. So we've heard from Jamie Foxx. He shared on his Instagram, appreciate all the love, feeling blessed. He also thanked Nick Cannon and Kelly Osbourne, who will be filling in as host and DJ on Beat Shazam, the Fox show, starring Jamie and his daughter. So he's been hospitalized since April 12th, but according to Celebrity Friends, he is on come up.
What y'all think about that? Y'all think somebody tried to kill him?
I honestly don't know, and I haven't really seen a lot about it, but it's very odd because nothing else has been said. Like, I don't know, and it seems kind of covered.
Yeah.
Like it's been, which could be a good thing. The world doesn't need to know everything, but strange.
Definitely think it's more than what they're putting out there. We need some details.
Oh.
Love Jamie.
Absolutely. That's my dog. Now, he don't know me, but I know him.
Yeah. Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah.
He was the one.
Yeah, that was Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah, I love Jamie Foxx. Which one was better, Martin or Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx. Don't ask that
Jamie
question.
Foxx for sure.
Jamie Foxx for sure.
You know, people will go head to head with you about Martin.
You can, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Gina! Forget that.
Did you ever see the rat episode though? Did
No,
you ever see the
Gina!
rat? This is a serious question. Did y'all ever see the rat episode with a big old rat?
not with
was
a
chasing
Gina!
him? Man,
That was a fake rat.
that was the funniest
Yeah, that's stupid.
episode
No.
in the
No,
world.
It
me
looked like they had to
and
wind it up before it
me and
came
Elder
out.
Lynn go back and forth about Jamie Foxx and Martin all the
She
time.
says Martin.
She says Martin. I say Jamie Foxx because Jamie Foxx can sing. Jamie Foxx. I'm talking about. Y'all remember when they got him and Fancy got
he
married?
yeah. It was beautiful.
Hold
was
on, man.
beautiful.
Y'all done made me. You
ahead.
didn't walk your boy up.
Yeah, no.
Hold on.
Jamie Foxx, I'm not gonna lie, the talent crazy, but Martin was funny. Martin was funny.
No, he wasn't. He was
Jamie
silly.
Foxx was funny.
Jamie Foxx was funny too.
Those jingles was
Oh
funny.
yeah, for sure.
No, dog. Let
We used to make jingles. Yeah.
let me help you out.
I
Real quick.
remember the roaches. Say it. Can you
can I
play
do
the
this?
roaches jingle?
Hold on. We're not doing that.
All right. Okay. Fine.
We're not doing that. I need everybody to
My
listen.
computer to be
I
connected.
need everybody. No, your computer will never be connected.
All right. One day. One
Never.
day.
Listen to this.
Get T-Mobile 5G home internet. Connect
The
your
people
new
saying Martin in the comments.
No,
People
who
saying
cares about what
Martin.
they say? Shh. Listen.
I'm about to cry.
Oh,
Oh, girl.
I can't hear no more. I'm gonna cry. Oh gosh. I'm about to cry.
Dale said, dang, he sounds good. He said he does, not Jamie. He does.
like Dale sounds good.
Yeah. He said, dang, I sound good.
Oh,
Why did you ask? Why did you tell Des that?
Just thought she should know.
Oh. Y'all, I'm about to cry. This is the only time I think about getting married when I hear this. It's beautiful.
Yeah, see, Jamie made everybody want to sing at their wedding.
No, I'm about to
no,
cry.
me. He made me want to sing.
I'm about to cry. Bro.
What you gonna sing? Some
I'm
Money
a
Bag
rap.
Yo.
Yeah,
Money
I'm a
Bag
rap.
Yo song?
Me versus me.
Hey.
Oh my
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm
Are we
just kidding.
invited
No,
to
you're
the
not.
wedding? Because
I'm
are you gonna come to her
That's
wedding
sad,
when he gets
Des.
married? I don't.
JK, JK.
Are you gonna
you
have
gonna
like
have
a holy wedding?
She
or-
gonna have a real hood wedding. We
Yeah,
all
the
we
We're
need
gonna have a freestyle battle at
the what? What are you talking? Who are you planning on marrying? Little
know.
Bootsy?
Boosie ain't never get married.
Maybe hope for me and Moneybag.
Moneybag has a girlfriend.
May not after this.
This
Oh.
after this. After this.
said this.
No, she did after this.
DIS.
May not after this.
Wow. Hey, I want to say it too.
You said.
After this.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go ahead. You go ahead, Dev. You go ahead. Am I invited to this?
This, of course. You're gonna be the person.
Doing what? You don't even know how. You don't even know what I do. I'm gonna be the person doing this. Bring y'all together.
We put on the other one.
What?
She ain't thought about. Clearly, she ain't think about
it's
marriage.
not
Yes.
It's not
Wow.
Do you know what I do?
the ceremony.
What is it called though?
What do I do?
You got a computer right there.
No. You can't.
No,
What
it's
do I?
called officiate, right?
All right, thank you. Godly, I was scared now.
That girl's smart.
I was
She knows.
scared. Yeah, she's smart. One of the smartest people I know.
Yeah, she is literally one.
But she love that. She love being hood though.
Yeah, she does. She gonna come out.
So why are you? So okay. So why are we talking about you? Go ahead and do our that's questionable segment, please.
Well,
Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, Desiree and Laura.
Hello, everyone. It is me again.
Wow, is that how you start your segment? This is interesting.
Let's get ready for the segment It's Questionable, which explores the latest celebrity news. Today, we will talk about Instagram influencer Ari Fletcher. She has a child with the Chicago rapper G Herbo, and she is currently dating Memphis rapper Moneybagg Yo. Let's see how long this lasts. So, she recently made the media because of her controversial statements on Twitter about the Bible. She has since deleted her tweets, but shout out to the Shade Room for keeping the receipts. Now, her first tweet, she said, quote, question, who said being gay was a sin? The Bible? What Bible? Who wrote it? How y'all figure being gay is a sin? I'm genuinely asking. End quote. Tweet two, quote, most of us sin every day, but y'all don't attack people like y'all do gay people. So if it's bad to sin, why not treat everybody equally when they commit they sin? Y'all hate y'all mamas for not being married when she had y'all. Y'all pick and choose. End quote. Do you all think that there was some validity behind her statement, or is it questionable?
Read her statement again.
Okay, quote. I'm just making sure that you all know.
No,
that
it's not
that's
you.
good.
It's not you.
good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, continue that.
All right, quote, question, who said being gay was a sin? The Bible? What Bible? Who wrote it? How y'all figure being gay is a sin? I'm genuinely asking, end quote. Tweet two.
Pause. Did she say asking or asker?
Did I say asker?
It was close. I'm genuinely asker.
Said you said ask her.
You
Shakira said you said ask her.
I'm genuinely asker.
I'm genuinely asking. I'm genuinely asking.
All right, y'all, not too much, not too much.
Oh my
No, it's the comments, y'all.
God.
Look,
Now you just said you quoting.
are you doing bed with next Monday? I'm genuinely asking. I'm genuinely asking.
Man, yes.
Wow.
All right, man. All right.
Maybe you just talking fast.
Yeah, maybe you talking fast. Do it again, asker. He gonna quote the lady and still say it wrong.
All right.
Do it one more time, asker.
Quote. Question. Who said being gay was a sin? The Bible? Question mark. What Bible? Question mark. Who wrote it? Question mark. How y'all figure being gay is a sin? I'm genuinely asking. End quote. That was the first tweet. She did make a follow-up tweet.
What was the follow-up?
Quote, most of us sin every day, but y'all don't attack people for it like y'all do gay people. So if it's so bad to sin, why not treat everybody equally when they commit they sin? Y'all hate y'all mamas for not being married when she had you? Question mark. Y'all pick and choose. End quote.
I'm not confused at all. She made a lot of. I'll just say it's ignorant, not necessarily ignorant from something's wrong with her. It's absent of knowledge, absent of information. But I think if I would just highlight something that sticks out to me about what she said, I think the problem is there's no community outside of that particular community that's trying to impose and force that on culture. For example, there is no particular community saying, hey, let's go out. I'll give you a perfect example. those who have sex before marriage are not trying to stand in classrooms and get young people to have sex at 12, 13, 14 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so they're absolutely right. There are a lot of sins that people are committing every single day. The liars, the adulterers, the fornicators are not trying to take over society and make it a law or make it right. Did that make sense?
Yes, sir, did.
So I think that's the issue. The issue is not our judgment about what you do. Homosexuality has you see it in scripture, you see the acts, you see it. It's been around for forever. That's not the problem per se. The problem is when I'm trying to take my belief system and tell you how to raise your children and how to live. And if in fact you don't agree with what I want you to do, I'm going to take your livelihood away from you. I'll never forget about 10 years ago when all of this stuff started to kind of evolve. There's this guy, I forgot where I think it's California. He was a wedding. He made wedding cakes. Well, a gay couple walked in and said, "Will you make a cake for us?" And he said, "No, I won't. It's against my belief system." Well, I think it was on the West Coast. They took him to court and sued him versus finding somebody else that would. I'm going to take your livelihood because you attacked his religious beliefs. And I remember pastors were having the conversation, are you ready to lose your church because of that community? Pastors were having this conversation about what are you going to do if a couple in your church says, "Hey, will you marry us?" and you refuse, and they say, "Well, we're going to try to close down your church because you're refusing that service." And some pastors in America were conforming, saying, "Hey, I don't want to lose my church, so I'm gonna do it." Man, let me tell you something. Yeah, don't silence me because my opinion does not agree with yours. Don't tell me how to raise my children. I am going to teach my children what I believe they need to know. And when I have given them an adequate amount of information that I feel that they need before they are able to go out in life and make their own decisions, after that, I will allow them to make their decisions. But you're not going to tell me what I'm going to give them for the foundation of their lives. That's what society has an issue with. We're not even talking about what's biblically right yet. Now, from a religious perspective, we're going to stand on scripture. I don't know about y'all. I am. Yeah. I'm going to stand on scripture. So I think if I were to say that to her or whoever that is, I don't know who that person is, it's not the act. Mm-hmm. It is the community saying, "Hey, we are above everybody else." Yeah. Does that make sense? Now, here's what I believe. It's not the topic of the conversation, but y'all just get ready. Get ready. Keep on advocating for equality. Let's see what you do when the pedophiles want the same type of equality.
Jesus.
Because it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. Go ahead. And y'all going to be pissed then. When the pedophiles say, "Hey, we want equal rights too because we were born this way." Go for it.
It's already happening.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, go ahead. I want to see what you say then. I don't care what nobody says. Just keep on. Keep on. What I'm saying is, I didn't say stop living your life. Yeah. That's not what I'm saying right now. Mm-hmm. I'm saying just know when you open one door, another door is going to be open. And what are we going to do when people say, because people are smart. People say, "Well, I was born a murderer. I was born a pedophile." Watch what happens when people start saying, "I was born this way and we need equality." Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So that's
another story.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. What would you do?
Okay, so this is the What Would You Do segment. This is where you can hear crazy relationship stories, wild scenarios, and offer up your opinion. Today's What Would You Do subject is love at first bite. I am a 57-year-old woman, and I've been dating an older man, 79 to be exact. He has gray hair everywhere, tall, still hits the gym, and is a very nice guy. We have chemistry. We like the same food, sports. Our conversations are amazing. We both love vacations, and we match each other's chemistry in the bedroom, which is very important to me since we are a little older. After
would
9
imagine.
months, y'all, please.
I would have. I don't know if it's chemistry or science or social studies. Is it chemistry or history?
Okay. All right.
Okay, keep going.
After 9 months of dating, we both agreed that we wanted to spice up our bedroom just a little, just to help me get in the mood a little more. Nothing crazy, but a woman loves to be touched and kissed first, right? Well, I must say I give him an A for effort, but an F for execution. We were watching a movie and I knew it was about to go down. My man started kissing me, hugging me, and then proceeded to
Come here,
bite
baby. Come here, baby.
on my ear.
Come here, girl. Come here, baby.
I mean, it was okay at first. He was on the side of me, so I couldn't really see him. So I just tried to play along. I'm not much of a fan of biting, but again, my man was trying. Well, next thing I know, his top row of teeth were in my shirt.
Yep.
I'm
I knew
not
it.
going to
I
lie.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
I'm not going to lie. I
sorry.
jumped up and shook them on the floor. He was pissed and said that all I had to do was pick them up and place them on the end table. Of course, the moment was ruined and we just went to sleep. Now, don't get me wrong. I've seen him take them out before, but it didn't bother me. But for it to happen during that exact moment really surprised me, and his reaction was not fair. How are you mad at me because your teeth fell out? I love him and I knew he was older, but after that moment, he's been giving me the cold shoulder. And sex for me doesn't seem like it will happen again. I don't even know what to do anymore. What would you do? Well, you knew he was old, so.
No. That ain't the conversation. The conversation is you're in the middle of sex or you're about to and somebody's mouth falls out.
It was the top row, so I'm assuming my grandma used to have two
Top and bottom?
The
could've
top
pretended it
wasn't
was a
that
grill.
bad. It was like 3 teeth on the top.
Chris, who cares? Who cares? That's not who cares about we're not talking about your grandmother. God bless you. We're talking about
Well, I'm trying to give you the picture of.
I don't want to. I got grandmothers too. I'm not no fool. I'm talking about have you
saying,
ever?
like,
No.
when you take
What
out-
would you do if somebody's mouth falls out while
you
they
saying
are?
mouth.
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to give him the picture of like a retainer with 3 teeth on it. Okay, it fell out.
Oh, snap.
So
I
what
would
would you-
my advice. Can I just get a woman to God?
Be careful. Be careful now. Don't sit. Don't flex in front of the people. Tell the truth. What would you do?
Well, she said she's in love and she doesn't want to leave. Well, she didn't really say she didn't want to leave him, but she said they're in love. I would.
How old is she?
56.
He's 79.
Man.
And they're old. I mean,
First of all, she's 56. She has no clue of what she's talking about.
57.
She's 57. She has no clue of what she's talking about. She's young as all get out. Her sex life is not
it was
over.
her saying since we're a little older.
No, he is a little older. No, she a little older. He's old.
He old. Yeah.
She a little older.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't. It's like you at least have to talk about it. The end of the story was he was giving her the cold shoulder because he was upset that she threw him on the floor versus picking him up and putting them on the end table.
I mean, that's a shocking experience.
That's not like T.
No,
I placed him nicely.
No, I get it. But what I'm saying is, since they're in a relationship, I would just give them some space and then y'all can talk about it. But it doesn't seem like she wants to leave him. She just had a bad experience.
She wants to leave because she wouldn't have put this on the thing.
And how hard of a bite was it for your teeth to come out? That's
It was-
what I'm afraid of.
It doesn't look.
Does it lock in?
Not.
If you
I
like
think there are
it
2 or 3
and
types.
you're switching up.
You see?
I think
That hood stuff.
it just comes out like
stuff.
when we in the middle of
Miss
conversation.
Askey.
Yeah. Hey,
Yes, what would you do? In the middle of first of all, you ain't supposed to be doing that. But I'm saying in the middle of
They
that.
not married.
Yeah.
They not married? Yeah.
They sinners. They the sinners she was talking about.
What's the girl name?
Ari.
Yeah, so what would you do?
That is a little hard to recover from. But maybe we can talk about it. Look into a more permanent option.
Let me ask you a
The
question.
marriage.
What do you think a man would do if he's having sex?
Yeah, he not talking to me no
That's
more.
it.
That's
He
it. It's
blocking
done.
me.
So
Yeah.
why we have the conversation? Y'all? We know
He
what to do.
blocking me.
Yeah.
My teeth came out. Wow.
Yeah. You'll never see. You'll never hear from him again.
That's deep. Now that you put it that way.
Yeah. Like this. It's simple. Yeah. Come on. Stop flexing. Which leads me to our segment for today.
Okay.
Brandy, would you play the clips for us, please?
I saw that sister on the Breakfast Club this morning. What's her name? Erica K. Williams. What's the sister who was on there with Charlamagne and Envy today? Very well-spoken sister. What's her name? I seen her. What's the sister's name, brothers and sisters? Ebony. Ebony K. Williams. Well-spoken sister. She made some great points, but dear Ebony, that's not what you was talking, sweetheart. That's not what you was talking. You was on some talented 10th bullshit, and you tried to take it back to the community this morning, sister. See, we can't talk out both sides of our mouth. We can't talk out both sides of our mouth, sister. We can't talk out both sides of our mouth. I didn't disagree with much of what you said today, but that's not what you said the other day, sister. You was talking down to working class blacks. You are a bourgeoisie. You are a bourgeoisie feminist, and I hope to God you wasn't engaged to no white man, because I thought somebody said you was engaged to a white man. Ebony, I better not find out your ass was swimming in the milk. If I find out your ass was swimming in the milk, I'm going to lose a lot of respect for you, sister. Because what that tells me, if you were with a damn Neanderthal snow puppy, then you're telling me, at the end of the day, you are trying to condemn black men to justify dating white. If you are an interracial dater, if you are a bunny hopper, then what you are telling me is your whole diatribe, your whole rant against black men driving the bus was a justification so you can date a white man. I hope that ain't the case. I hope that ain't. You spoke well today, my sister. You still didn't deal with collective work and responsibility, though. I still heard a lot of Eurocentric individualism. I still heard a lot of Eurocentric individualism. And I don't know where you've been getting your reports from, sweetheart, but we got 2 million Africans with college degrees unemployed. We got 2 million Africans with college degrees unemployed because you was doing a whole lot of pushing college. You was doing a whole lot of pushing college today, like it's some form of upward mobility. I'm sorry, Sister Ebony K. Williams. College is not an opportunity for 21st century Africans. College is not an opportunity for 21st century Africans. It's putting us into debt to the banks, my sister Ebony K. Williams. So where is your solution for collective group economics? I didn't hear none of that. All I heard was European, Eurocentric, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, individualism. That's all the hell I heard this morning. I wish I was there. I wish I was there. I wish I was at the Breakfast Club today with Ebony K. Williams. I had a few comments and questions for my sister. Oh, yes. No disrespect. I love my sister. I love my sister. Don't get me wrong now. She said some good things today, but she departed from the original narrative she was pushing on our working class Africans the other day. She departed from her attack on black males with blue collar jobs. Ebony K. Williams, do you know that you got plumbers who make more money than doctors? Ebony K. Williams, do you know you got carpenters who make more money than surgeons? Ebony K. Williams, do you know you got chefs who make more money than engineers? You got plumbers who make more money than architects. I think you got to go look at your census data, my sister. You got to go look at your census data, my sister. You got to go look at your census data a little bit better, because I heard a whole lot of Eurocentric, pull yourself up by your bootstraps individualism. I didn't hear a single group solution on that conversation today from Sister Ebony. I didn't hear a single group solution. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. No disrespect. I respect my sister. Very
most because she went on Breakfast Club.
Yeah, she went on Breakfast Club and then she did the interview with
That was the first. Ayana.
Yeah, Ayana. What you think?
I didn't get to watch the full interview on Breakfast Club, but it didn't really, what I did see didn't really cover what happened. They asked, it was an interview, so they briefly spoke about what she said, and she gave the same spiel that she gave on her Instagram. But after that, it went into her personal life, why she wouldn't date a bus driver, not why women shouldn't. Like, it just kind of ventured off a little. So I think if he's going based upon, just that interview, then, it didn't cover the overall topic of what we saw the first interview.
Yeah, because first of all, I don't have a personal segment. This segment is us. I want to have a conversation. I really want to interview you all and then talk about some things. And Shakira, you as well. And that's the first thing. The second thing is I want to have a conversation about some of the things that he said that I don't agree with, based upon facts, not stories. Yeah. All right. You got it, Bram? Go for it.
I will say this, to Envy's point of our people not knowing, I agree with you, which is why I am so incensed and I'm so committed to having this conversation. Right now, if y'all, you single family homeowners, if you need a tree cut from your yard, that truck that's going to cut it down is not cranking for less than $5,000.
That's right.
So we have to talk about those things. And so y'all can get stuck in mediocre and average and the terminology and your hurt feelings if you want to. I suggest you get out of those feelings and you start thinking about HVAC. You start thinking about heating and air. You start thinking about, what would it look like to be an electrician and own my own bed? And again, in ownership, not working for a salary job for somebody else unless that is your maximum skill set. So if you're somebody that says, hey, I don't want to take on the work, or I cannot take on the work of balancing the books and running the taxes and doing, got it, no problem. Then go do that.
So those aren't average jobs.
It's around your skill set. It's not about the job being average. It's your skill set. If you know that, if C and D, back to the academics, if that is your best, God bless you. I just know for a lot of us, that is the bigotry of low expectations. That is an academic social science study done by a man named Michael Gerber, okay? And it's important that we have expectations for our Black children that start at the top, to Mandy's point earlier, that says, I see the best in you. I expect the best in you. If you fall short of that, let's look at why that is, and then we go about the business of Black collaboration.
You
and
told
excellence.
one big lie today.
What was that?
You are an entertainer. Because to be honest with you, nothing you said in this moment was wrong, but the clip that you put out,
It was salacious on purpose.
there's no way, Ebony, because I believe you. I know you want better for us. I know that you're speaking from a place of honesty and love, but that clip was entertainment. And I think
I don't
one
think it was
can't exist without the other.
Listen, I'm not saying I'm not entertaining.
Yeah.
You know, I can see, because of course that's a part of my personality. It's a part of the nature of the work. That's my whole career path. When you see what you're describing, is I'm taking deep intellectual capacity and I'm marrying it with personality and aesthetic packaging that is palatable for global consumption.
So basically, you kind of got to make them feel bad.
No, I don't have to make anybody feel bad. And, y'all can stay on that. Y'all can take that to the grave.
For them to read, for them to want more.
My intention was never for anybody to feel bad. But to Envy's point, intention means nothing. If I step on your toe and I didn't mean to, your toe still hurts. So I'm not debating intention.
Yeah.
I'm saying it might have been painful, regardless of my intention. And yet, how do we move on from it? Because again, I'm not preoccupied. I'm not going to not say what I believe and feel for the sake of feelings.
I want to say, how do you feel about the American dream? And what I mean by that is the American dream is the belief that anyone, regardless of where they were born or what class they were born into, can attain their own version of success in a society which upward mobility is possible for everyone. So all of these jobs that we're talking about, that is those people's version of success. Yeah. That is their American dream. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with them having that?
I think you know the answer. Nothing, Charlamagne.
Okay.
Nothing. Like, come on, we're talking circularly, to Envy's point. There's nothing wrong with that. I am simply, he said it, there are people that don't know what's possible. There are people that don't know, man, I would love to have a salon. What does that take? Well, let me start an LLC. Well, maybe I need to convert to an S corporation. Maybe I need to do this. And so when we are so caught up with feelings, because we don't want people to feel bad, we don't want to call out what people don't have access to or knowledge around, I think it's stagnant.
I think we all agree with that. And what Envy's saying and what everybody else is saying is you can say all of that, and that's true, without calling people average, mediocre, typical, or telling them they're stuck in the low expectations.
You know how I know Ebony more
bigotry.
educated than me? If Ayanna asked me that question, I'd say, well, what do he look like?
Well, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Again, Charmaine,
I just don't think those are words that should be used to describe the working
class. And I think per the dictionary, and per the facts. So again, we spent 40 minutes talking about something that's very simple and unfortunate that this is really where we landed, Charlamagne, because we're talking about personal projections around defined words. That's really what this whole, and that's why brother is nodding.
But you can weaponize defined words.
But don't put that on me, because I'm not weaponizing it.
Whether you think you did or not, I told you I think you did.
Well, you can think whatever you want, Charlamagne.
And a lot of other people did too.
I don't care what. It could be Jesus Christ thinking it. I know what I said.
Well, if it's Jesus Christ, you better listen. If it's Jesus Christ, you better listen.
You listen. But I
do appreciate the broader
conversation. You better listen to Jesus.
That's right. Yeah, well, we thank you for
I appreciate the platform. I really do. But let's be very careful that we are not so blindsided, stuck, and regressive in our feelings that we're not able to hear clearly the facts and the truth.
So, interesting. So let me ask this question. How much time do I have, Brand? It's 9:26. Ooh, y'all done took up my segment. All these, all y'all different segments. Y'all done took over the show. It's all right. It's fine. All right. So let's do this. Let's have a conversation. Let's have Brand, ask the audience, can I get 15 minutes of their time? All right. Let me ask this question. Shakira, Chris, Dez. Would you all date a bus driver? Start with you, Dez.
Honestly, no.
Okay. Why?
And there's nothing wrong with being a bus driver. I'll start by saying that. But I think it just comes down to a matter of preference. And I don't think it's fair to judge someone based on their preference. But for where I am, I don't know how suitable that would be for me.
Okay. Brand, could you put in the could you put a poll in the comments? Would you date a bus driver? Male and female. I'm talking to the men too. Men, would you date a woman that's a bus driver? Ladies, would you date a man that's a bus driver? All right. Chris, would you date a bus driver?
I would agree with Dez. I don't think that where I am now, I would. I've been exposed to what I could possibly be in this world, what I could do, what I can accomplish. And I think when I think about that, I also have to think about my spouse, my children, what I would want to give them based upon what I've seen and what I've done and what I've learned. And I don't know if that would be exceptional in my household based upon what I've been exposed to at this age, at 30 years old. I've been opened up to so many possibilities. You know, now when I was 18, 16, 17, I would have been like the woman, the guy who said, well, what do he look like? You know, because you don't really, and I'm just saying that based upon how I grew up, you don't really know. You think radio entrepreneurship is all you can, and you don't even know the possibilities of that. Sometimes as Black people, we don't know where we could go with that. But I would say no, because of what I've been exposed to at this age. I think that I want the best. You know, I want the best. I want to see how far I can go.
Shakira, would you date a bus driver?
No, sir.
Okay, talk to me.
Like they said at this point, like that might have been okay, you know, building his life and things at like 22, and you're a bus driver. I know a lot of people on the internet at large have made that, you know, argument like, oh, he could be building his life. Mm-hmm. He could be working his way toward owning the bus the bus company. But at this point, I would not.
Okay. Now, let me ask another question.
Yes, sir.
Would you date a bus driver that makes an average salary of about $50,000, has a retirement, has insurance, extreme health benefits, and he owns his own house and has a couple of other properties that he owns? His biggest thing is he uses bus driving for benefits, but his wealth comes from real estate. Would you date him then?
I think that's a little different because then now I start to look at it like you're not just a bus driver. I guess when I think about my day to day, I'm a hairstylist, but I'm not just a hairstylist. I do a bunch of other things. And
Like what?
Well, I'm a nonprofit director. I'm a strategist. I work for a consulting company. I work in ministry full time. I'm looking into assets, owning a bunch of different things.
You have education?
So, yes, I actually will have my master's degree on Wednesday. Whoop whoop.
Congratulations.
And I am aspiring to be an attorney. So I'm not just. And I think when you build on who you are, build on your life, it's a little different because now we have more things in common. We have more things that we can consider alike. So it will be a little different then.
Okay. Chris? If he had all those things I just named, on top of character and, a man of integrity, etc. I think we know that. I think people keep saying, good man. Well, that's the other thing too. Ayanna was like, I think that's, y'all, I think we're, now you're moving into, what would be the word for that, Shakira? When you start saying if he's this, if he's that, in terms of.
It's very conditional.
Yeah, I think. So when you say I would if he has integrity, if he's faithful, if he's commitment, if he's committed, I think that's a given. You would. I don't know if we should include that because that's not the topic at hand. That's what Ayanna said. I would if he has integrity. I would if he loves his mother. Well, I would assume that whether he was anything, that you would go for those basic characteristics, right? Yeah. That's not external. Those are internal characteristics. I'm specifically talking about his external living. I don't care if he was a preacher, if he didn't take care of his mama, love his neighbor, if he wasn't faithful, if he doesn't love you, you wouldn't date him. So let's put that aside and tell me, would you date a bus driver that has a salary of about $50,000 a year? He has great benefits, and he has a lot of his wealth from real estate. Possibly. Let's go, listen. Unpack it. Possibly. It's not a right or wrong answer. It's a preference. I think people need to kind of understand that the attorney Ebony did not say it's wrong to date a bus driver. She didn't say that. She said she wouldn't. She said she would if he owns the bus. All right. Now let me kind of get it out of my head in the way that I kind of interpret. That's just like no. Unpack that. You said possibly. You said possibly. Unpack your possibly. Nobody's judging your decision.
It's just possibly. I mean, possibly. I think I'm doing what most people do. Does he have this, or what if? It's more. You can just create your own narrative in your head. Well, where am I? Well, what am I doing? Well, are you guys growing? It's just a lot that you can add to what you just asked. So I guess I'm saying possibly because it could be more to it.
Let's twist it. Would you date a medical doctor? Des, would you date? I want somebody that can unpack and have a conversation. Would you date a medical doctor?
Absolutely. And I would date a medical doctor because they understand sacrifice. They understand what it means to work hard for something, to stay dedicated for something for a long amount of time to see an outcome. And not that a bus driver can't, but the level of sacrifice is different. I agree with Ebony. Being a bus driver is average. Being a medical doctor is extraordinary. Everybody can't just be a medical doctor, but anybody can be a bus driver. So yeah, I think the level of skill set, the level of dedication is there, and that's something I'll be willing to commit to.
Okay. Now, let me ask this question. Would you date a medical doctor who is an alcoholic, doesn't own anything, and is, let's say, $300,000 or $400,000 in debt?
The alcoholic part lost me. The debt, we could kind of tackle that because that's kind of expected. But alcoholic, no, because most times.
And he doesn't own anything.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
So I think, Shakira, I think we're dealing with, please correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. I think we're dealing with the concept of what a person does, the title of what a person does. Because you would not date the bus driver until I said he has full benefits and his wealth comes from real estate and he's not an alcoholic. But we would date the doctor until I said he's an alcoholic. So we assume that a lot of his money goes towards, because he doesn't have a benefit package for that. He doesn't, like I got insurance money for my alcoholism. He doesn't, he's an alcoholic and he's $350,000 in debt. And so the in debt part, you said we can work with that. Alcoholism, I ain't with that because it says he may have poor character, if you will. So I think what we're dealing with is the idea of average. I don't want a bus driver. All right, now let me flip it. Would you date a police officer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see. Would you date a bus driver? 40% said yes, 54% said no. Would you date a police officer, Chris?
I would.
All right. Shakira, would you date a police officer?
It depends.
Would you date a police officer?
It's just like the question.
Listen to me, y'all. I'm dealing with what people have said on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm not just having the conversation with y'all. I'm trying to prove a point. Would you date a police officer?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, a police officer's salary can be lower than a bus driver's salary. You know how I know? Because I was one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. A bus driver's salary can be higher than a police officer's salary. The reason, listen, just dig deep and hear me. The occupation sounds better.
Yeah.
It sounds more accomplished. I'm not necessarily comfortable bringing a bus driver man home to meet my family.
Absolutely.
But to be able to say that my boyfriend is a police officer, it has a little bit more, the title in and of itself has a little bit more value to the mind. So I don't know. So all the if he's this and if he's that, that's across the board. I don't care if you're the president of the United States. If you are a person that is horrible, I wouldn't date you.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about if he's this, if she's that. We're talking about we have been conditioned to value titles more than people.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what Charlamagne was saying.
Yes. We have been conditioned. You don't give I'm trying not to cuss on this platform. You don't give a doggone what type of character he is. You don't care about that. It's the title.
Absolutely.
The title. The title. Lawyers send people to prison every single day Get this, and it's literally against the law. They did it because they could. But to say I date a lawyer, that sounds good. It sounds better. I'm on the phone with my homegirl. I'm on the phone with my family. My boyfriend or girlfriend is in law school. But to say my girlfriend or boyfriend is in bus driver academy.
Do they have that?
Yes. But you can't, you mean to tell me you're going to drive a bus and not go to school? Now get this. There is no America without the bus driver.
Yeah.
Literally.
Tell all listen to me, y'all. Don't miss this. I ain't preaching, I'm just talking to you. Rosa Parks is on a bus. A bus. We shut down the bus station to fight against racism in America. Why? And you know why? But hear me. And the reason we use the bus is because if we can tackle transportation, then we stagnate the economy of America. That's how valuable transportation is. Yet and still, I'm not dating a bus driver. So let's stop all the BS about average A, B, C, and D. He got to be a person of character. You don't care about character. You don't care about how he treat his mama. You don't care about that. That's not what you care about that fourthly. But firstly, you want him to have, you want the title. You want to be proud to say what he does. Call in if you got something to say. Let's talk about it. It's in the title. It ain't about this. It's not about, because even at that, remember I said, now what if he has wealth and what if he has all this stuff where you like, maybe. And, you know why? Because you're still trying to figure out how do you communicate that when you're introducing him. Yeah. Do you say I'm dating a bus driver, or do you say I'm dating a man that owns property? He's an investor. No, he is a bus driver Monday through Friday.
Ooh, Father.
Okay. Now, with that being said, y'all give me some feedback. Would you date a janitor that owns property?
It is about the title. I have to agree with that. It is. Because that is hard to explain. And then when I have titles, it seems a little lower. And maybe that's shallow.
It's not shallow, it's preference. Because the truth of the matter is, you said something that sparked me. What you're saying is, when I have children, I want the bar to be raised. And so get this, 40% of America dates within their occupation. 16% of female physicians date other physicians.
Yeah.
Lawyers date lawyers. Mm-hmm. We date within our occupation. So when, like, for example, can I be honest? This is my preference. I don't have an issue with anybody. In my house, two things that will be the standard. The first standard is I need you to go to school. I don't care about technical school. I don't care about No, I need you to go out and get an education. And I want you to have a 4-year degree. After you get your 4-year degree, I'm going to let you choose if you go and get a graduate degree or not. But that's going to be the standard. After that, I'm going to encourage you to be an owner of something, owner of a business. Why am I starting out with education? Because education is an opportunity for you to get exposure. College is an opportunity for you to have networking. So, for example, I remember when I was, I'm a college dropout at first. Get this. I went to a school called Savannah College of Art and Design, and a high percentage of those graduates are secured jobs before they graduate. Not all. but a lot of them. So networking, interpersonal communication skills, social skills. It's not just about securing money. Now, let's be very clear. During the pandemic, y'all, out of 800 something thousand people that lost their jobs, guess who they fired or laid off first? People who were uneducated. Yeah. I'm not saying that people who had education were not laid off, but they were not the first option. Because when you have that piece of paper, you are more valuable. Now, people say, well, bus drivers and electricians, everybody is not, tell me to go and be an electrician. I'm going to kill myself. Chris, I tried to hook up the dryer and I shot myself to the highest place of shocktivity. I almost died. So don't tell me to go and be an electrician, fool. I can't electric.
I can't electric.
I attempted to cut my hair when I was 12. I realized that I didn't know. I tried to shave my head, just a bald head. I woke up the next morning and I had bumps all over my head. That was an indication, Negro, you are not a barber. So stop telling people they can make money doing this. They need to figure out what they want to do. Your skill set may not require 4-year education, graduate degree, or a PhD, but mine does. What are you talking about? It's not about, listen, hear this, y'all. Average is the person that can be more, but refuses to do it. Average is not the job. Average is, listen, if you are a janitor, like for example, my last police job, I was in the school system. The head janitor used to be a chief of police. But you know what? Get this. He retired from chief of police and created a government contract for schools. So average is not necessarily the job you do. Hear me. Average is your mindset. Yeah. I done took over the doggone show. Give me some claps, God. You can be an average pastor. You can be an average president. Just because you became president of the United States, if you didn't do nothing, you're average. It's your mindset. It's your effort. You can be an average parent. What's an average parent? Let grandmama raise them. Yeah. And while you go out to the club, you average, you basic. Right, let me get off here. It's time to go. All right. So Chris, you asked me a question before the show started. Ask that question so I can talk about that too. Go ahead.
Oh, we were talking about.
Yeah.
We were talking about what you taught. Your other job, pastor. What you taught on Sunday, and somebody asked, what was the problem with estheticians, or why can't a person be an esthetician? Because
where did I say that?
You didn't say that, but that's what someone asked me.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
So, but in the context was, you said you weren't even talking about the position. You were talking about what's next. Are you going to stay at that level? Are you going to stay an esthetician, or are you going to open up multiple buildings and hire employees and go to Texas and wherever and become this, whatever
But the beginning of that statement was this. I was trying to help you. It's easy. What I'm addressing is this. I'm addressing this whole notion of, I want a 6-figure guy. I want this. What I'm seeing in culture, women who are doing nothing but demanding everything.
Yeah.
All right. So I want a 6-figure guy. He got to have this. He got to have that. And you don't have it. Number one. Number two, it's easy to say I want a 6-figure guy, and I use this phenomena, esthetician. It's the thing that everybody's doing. And when I talk to people, everyone that I'm talking to that's moving in that direction, it was like, I'll just do this. I'll just do this. Now you'll just do that, but I want you to know that a lawyer probably will not choose you. A doctor probably won't choose you. A teacher probably won't choose you, because 40% of America dates within their occupation. So what I'm saying is, it's interesting to put these to just be something, but have a high demand on someone else. Yeah. Because we run away from people that'll say, all right, cool, I support you doing that. But what we're going to do is, let's be greater.
Yeah.
And people who are you said it, people who have sacrificed more, when you haven't sacrificed that much, you tend to be intimidated by people who are who are just they believe they're accomplishing something. I'm talking to people, I'm talking to the lady and the guy who want to sit home and play video games, or the guy the woman that wants all the vacations off of the person that
Hard work.
Off of hard work's money.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. All right.
And then you were talking about too, you mentioned the surroundings. Are you going to get around people who say, now that's good, but what's next?
What's next?
Yeah, I think that was the context of what you were saying in that within that you said, what's next? Like, are you just going to stay?
All right, man.
there?
Welcome to Bandwidth. I'm done, y'all.
Welcome to Bandwidth, yo. Go and be great. Whatever you do, don't forget.
I'm on fire.
Be a lion. Too easy.
Woo!
Somebody saying Shamar Moore was a bus driver in Tyler Perry's movie.
With that lace front braid wig.
wig.
Can we talk about that?
Somebody said that's why Tyler Perry used that example. He was a bus driver and the lawyer was a woman beater. You remember?
That's right.
Yep.
Beat the devil, and then he got healed, and
she
then
beat the devil out of him.
Yeah.
Charles.
All right. That was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good movie. And she ended up dating a bus driver, falling in love.
Right, but then but see, everybody like see, no, but let's. So what you saying is that no bus driver beat the devil out of their girl.
That's true.
And all lawyers beat.
Yep, that's it. You just can't.
It's isolated.
Yes,
We're talking about the overall message.
Yeah, that's true. But that was a good movie. The bus driver won in that movie. I love it.
Right.
Come on, Shamar.
And get this, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Because all them walked away with $50,000 for that show, not the year.
Not the year.
But get out of here. Get out of here. But I have enjoyed this thoroughly.
You know, your sister said that.
What she said?
She brought that to everybody's attention. Shamar Moore was a.
But get out of here. Oh, my sister.
She loved.
And get this. And no, where she at? Ask her. Well, Miss Shamar Tory, would you date a bus driver? Put in the comments. Yeah. Silence of the Lambs, Clarice. Man, it's time to go. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to Bandwidth, y'all. Do me a favor, like, share, and tag. Press this subscribe button. Listen, man. We trying to blow up Shuaib. Y'all help us out. Y'all help your boy out, man. You know what I think we should do?
What should we do?
I think we should start a internet radio station.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that means multiple
us?
shows. No, I'm saying I want to give all of you all. So Bandwidth becomes, listen, y'all, listen to my idea. Bandwidth becomes a network, and then you all have your individual shows throughout the day.
Oh, snap.
That's fine. Let's do it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So Shakira, you would have a show. Dez, you would have a show. Chris, you would have a show. Brand, you would have a show for white people. All right. Okay, I'm done. End the show. I'm done.
Nobody else can tune in. Nobody else can tune in.
Hey, man.
Nobody else can tune in.
We'll see y'all Monday, 8:30.